don't know if you can hear the birds, but there have been a lot of them. You've heard about ecosystems. Maybe you've heard the books I've read, or heard me talk about it, maybe not. But this is a particular ecosystem. This Northern California coastal redwood forest is an ecosystem. And everything in here works together. So when plants die, they fall to the ground, or they stay standing up for a while, and microorganisms take them apart back into soil. There are a lot of different species in here. It isn't just the redwood and the sorrel and the sword fern. Here we have some wild ginger. Like I showed you, there are other kinds of fern. There are other kinds of tree. There are a lot of bay trees in here. There's a hazelnut tree. I want to show you the different leaves. You might call this leaf litter or duff on the ground. This one's still green. This is from a bay tree. It has a certain yummy smell if you pinch it. And here are the ones that are no longer green and they're rotting. Tiny creatures are eating them up. And other creatures eat those creatures, and so on and so on. This is from a redwood tree. I'll find you a newer one. This bay leaf, look at that. Practically see-through now. I showed you in another video how the redwood needles come straight off the sides. Look at that. They don't come off all around. It's very flat. This one's dead. And I want to show you the cone. So the tallest living thing on earth has one of the smallest cones. The redwood is one of the conifers. So it has a cone. And this one fell off when it was ready. You see all those openings? That's where the seeds came out. I wish I could show you, but they're tiny black seeds from this little cone. Here, there must be a fir tree up above in this mixed forest. There's the fir cone. Very different. A lot of kids talk about pine cones because we hear about pine cones. That's just one kind of pine, one kind of conifer. At Mar Vista, we have those big cedar trees, and they have a cone more like the redwood, but a lot bigger, a little knobbier. Another amazing thing about redwood trees, which helps them survive, is that they're fire resistant. You might be able to see the black in there and how you can see through that trunk. That tree burned, but it didn't burn down. And it's growing still. There's the green. Over here, this is what happens when these giants fall. They stay in different states of rot, and that it's a very important part of the forest. You guys know about woodpeckers. Woodpeckers love dead trees. There's another big black burn mark. There was fire through here, but it didn't take this whole forest down. It left marks, but the trees kept growing. See that? You might see that circular space in the middle. That's where a big mama tree used to be. And I bet that is the old side of her.